What most people don't realize about stick handling is the importance of the top hand being the guide, the bottom hand being very loose, and allowing the shoulders to move and do a lot of that work to reach for the ball. We're going to practice this today using a drill called wide figure eights. Set up 2 objects. I've got 2 roller hockey pucks. You can use coasters, gloves, shoes, anything for this drill. You want them definitely wider than your body. The wider you go, the more difficult and farther you'll have to reach. A couple of no-nos in this drill. Number 1, we're going to keep our feet planted for the purposes of this specific drill. And number 2, we're going to try to go in one fluid motion as we go through the obstacles. It's going to look like this. Start over here. All right, let me go the opposite way. All right, a couple of common mistakes that I see with this drill. As I was mentioning, we're not going to move our feet, but a very common mistake that I see when people feel like they can't reach it is to kind of walk over, do this, and then walk over here. For the purposes of this drill, we are not doing that. If that's what's happening to you and you feel like you need to walk over, it's probably because this hand is attached to your hip and it's not really moving. And that's a huge problem. We want this hand to be very mobile and allow it to move over to the side here and a little bit further. Another reason that could be happening to you is if your bottom hand is really held on tight, it's very hard to reach over here because I can't really go much further than this. If I want to go further than this, I'm going to let that bottom hand slide up the shaft so I can get another foot and a half of reach over here. It's very important that that bottom hand is loose. All right. If you're finding yourself losing the ball a lot, what your problem could be is that the top hand is not doing enough turning over of the blade. If I find it kind of losing here, I need to turn that top hand over to pull the ball back. If I find I'm losing it here, maybe I'm doing this. Maybe I'm doing this and the ball kind of slides off. What I should be doing is cupping that ball, pushing it out, bringing it back, and so on. These subtle little movements are going to be very important as you get better at this drill. That's what most people don't realize about stick handling. I'm Coach Karen with the United Women's Ball Hockey Foundation. Join us every day on Facebook and Instagram in the month of March. Let's get a little better together.